love it. I could tell right away. I knew it. Canada.
Really?
Yeah, I did.
What was it about? Is it we're freezing cold?
Accent.
Accent?
Slight accent. Canadian accent.
Really?
You can hear it.
You know Justin Bieber's from Canada, and I say that because you have been compared to Justin Bieber.
People have been comparing me to the Biebs.
To the Biebs.
I don't know how.
It's just the hair,
The
it's
hair,
nothing
yeah.
else.
You know, he's got a lot more going on, I think, than I do.
Well, hey, you never know now.
You're right. I have no comprehension of what is going on in the outside world. I've been outside the door for 10 minutes max,
Yeah.
and then they pull me right back in here.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm compared to him. Yeah, you say.
I guess you'll see. I guess
We'll see.
you'll
We'll see
get out of this house. You'll see different people outside of this house, and you'll see what's going on.
Right.
But you were very well liked. You
Was
know?
I?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right,
You were
good.
well liked, and I guess that led you to win the $500,000
I guess it did. Well, like inside the house or outside the house?
Outside the house, but inside the house you were liked too.
Yeah, definitely.
So, what was your social game?
The brigade, keeping the brigade secret. I had them, and then also, just kind of treat everybody the way you want to be treated. You know, use the golden rule. And I respected everybody kind of the way I would want them to treat me. It worked out. People tended to like me.
So, why did you win over Lane? You think is it because you just had a better you were a better communicator?
I don't think it was that, because Lane, he's got a great social game. The guy is hilarious. I know you guys talked to him. Lane is a blast. What it came down to is Enzo's vote. Enzo didn't vote based on the social game. He voted based on the competitions, and that was, that was the game breaker right there. Enzo voted for me because I had more competitions.
Why did you take Lane with you to the final two?
I felt I had a better chance to beat Lane than I did Enzo, and that's the bottom line. You're playing this game to win, and I took Lane. I thought I had a better chance to beat him than Enzo, and also Lane and I had a final two deal week 1. So combine that, those two things together, and it was like, okay, I got to take Lane.
Sorry, I think
Lane's my boy.
Is it doing a
it
fly
might
out?
just mix with the audio. Lane's your boy. Okay, so you guys go these final 2 hours. What's happening with you? What are you thinking? Are you kind of turning on each other?
I wasn't sure. I thought Lane was going to take Enzo, and I think he was going to take Enzo. So I wasn't turning on him. He may have been turning on me. I don't know. I gotta watch the show.
When you
You tell me. Was he going to turn on me? Was he going to take Enzo? You can tell me.
I don't think so.
You think he's going to take me?
I think he was going to take you.
Right.
I don't know. I have to go back and watch the tapes. It was a madhouse out there. There's so much going on.
So it was insane. Like last week, I thought, okay, me and Lane are tight. Who knows what's going to happen? And
But these final weeks, I mean, everybody's kind of not turning on each other because the brigade was really loyal.
yes.
But flip-flopping.
Well, you have to. I mean, coming down, there's only 3 people left. It's either, one of the brigade members has got to go home. So you have to kind of play the game and turn on each other at that point because there's nobody else. There's no other victims. It's brigade only.
When you first created the Brigade Alliance,
Yes.
First of all, who created it? Enzo or Matt? We gotta get this straight.
You know what? I'm going to give Enzo the credit.
Okay.
Enzo and Matt both came up to the HOH room, and they even brought Lane. Enzo definitely named it. Enzo gave it the name, the Brigade, and at first I was questioning it. I was like, Brigade, I don't know if I like that, but I like it now.
Yeah.
It's good. I don't know if it was Lane, or I don't know if it was Matt or Enzo. Enzo's claiming it. I'm going to give it to him.
Why did you let go of Matt? He was a Brigade member.
If we didn't let go of Matt, Matt was going to beat us. That's the bottom line. I realized at that, that was about halfway through the game, hey, Matt is in the best position out of anybody. And if we don't get rid of him, he's going to win the game. So I'm here to win the game. I'm trying to get out the best competitor. At that point, it was Matt.
Do you think you would have gone this far, being the winner, without the Brigade?
No chance.
No chance? Why?
No, I would. If it wasn't for the Brigade, I wouldn't be in the position I am. The Brigade, us being a secret, us having, being loyal to each other was huge. It got us to the end of the game, and then I started to win things. And
yeah, you were a competitor.
Yeah,
for
towards
sure.
the end, I threw a few competitions in the middle.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, a couple.
Why?
You don't want to look like too much of a competitor early on, because then there's a target on your back.
Okay. When you first created the Brigade, did you think the Alliance had any lasting power?
I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure. I had hoped. I wanted it to last. When we first created the brigade, I wanted a brigade final 3. I didn't think it was realistic. I thought there was no chance it was going to happen. And we started getting a little closer, a little closer, a little closer, and I realized, you know what? We can make it happen. We can make it work. And we did. It was cool.
Who was the most annoying house guest to live with?
Rachel.
Shocker. Why?
Did America like her? Rachel?
Sorry?
What did America think of Rachel? Or Canada? What did Canada think?
Oh, Canada? Oh, I can't say on camera.
Not good?
It wasn't great,
Yeah.
her response. Yeah, I guess you'll see. Judge for yourself.
Rachel's Rachel. I'm sure outside the house she's a great person. I'm not sure. Inside the house, she was tough to live with.
What was the hardest thing about being in the house?
The hardest thing about being in the house was being away from my family for that long time and not knowing what's going on out there. And day after day after day doing the same thing, repetition, repetition, repetition. It gets old. It starts to wear on you. And all the downtime was tough.
Yeah.
You get worn out of here emotionally. I'm emotionally drained.
Yeah. You just want to go to bed.
So day 72, 73, I'm thinking, I just want to get out of this place. I don't care if I win or not. Just get me out.
Yeah.
So yeah, but that's pretty much that's what wears on you the most is just the downtime.
Right. And when you first came into the house, what was your strategy right off the bat? Did you want to create an alliance?
You know what? My strategy was to first of all, I wanted to get in good with a couple of guys. It's weird you ask me this because my strategy coming in is exactly what I did. And I didn't think it would work out that way. I told people, yeah, I want to get in good with a few guys and then maybe try and work a female over a little bit. That was my plan going in, and it worked out just like I thought it would.
Now that female was Kristen.
Yes.
She looked hot today.
She did.
So was it a strategy to, have a showmance or whatever you will with her? Or were there true feelings?
It was definitely a strategy. But Kristen's a cool girl. I like Kristen. She's a great girl, cool. I don't know if anything will happen. Maybe, maybe not. We'll have to take things one step at a time.
But now you said that you would have
Some pizza.
and some pizza, yes. But would you have swayed from the brigade if Kristen had stayed around longer?
I did tell her that. Basically, I didn't want her to hate me. But I would have stayed loyal to the brigade.
Always?
Yes.
Throughout this whole thing?
No doubt about it.
Okay.
Because obviously I would stay loyal to the brigade because I never told her about it. Yeah.
Right, but she did figure it out though. She was starting to figure it out.
Yeah, she says that. Was she really? Was she really figuring it out?
Yeah, when she was campaigning, she was kind of saying that you guys hung out together a lot. There must have been an alliance. You'll see all of this, and you'll judge for yourself if she did.
Can't wait to watch it.
She did. Now, was it hard for? I mean, you didn't really have to campaign, but you knew she was going to go home.
Yeah.
Was it hard for you during that week, or were you just like, whatever?
Like I didn't want to see her go, but at the same time, somebody leaving the house that's not me is kind of a good thing.
That's true. Yeah.
It was tough. I knew I didn't have to campaign because I had the votes. So I let her campaign, do her thing, and
yeah.
that was that.
That's true. And what are you going to do with the $500,000 now? What happens?
What do you do with that? I don't know. Like I told America I had 17 cents in my bank account. I came in here.
Really?
And I got a little more than that now.
Yeah.
But I'm paying off a student loan, getting my sister the rest of the way through college.
Nice.
And then we'll kind of see. I'm going to snowboard a lot this winter.
Snowboard.
Yeah, I will do that. You guys snowboard in Canada? I'm sure you guys snowboard, yeah.
Yeah, he plays a lot of hockey.
Yeah?
So, yeah, it's good. Okay, well that's it. Congratulations.
Right on. Hey, thank you.
It was a pleasure.
I appreciate
Good
it.
luck with everything.
Thank you.
Hey,
Yeah, you want a picture?
Thanks, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Right on. Hey, let's get a picture here for sure.
Wait, let me turn this off.
But, that? Stop stealing things from me.